that the tipping system in the US is what rips you apart. Also, guns are normalized, and it is almost impossible to have some kind of health insurance. Fast food is cheaper than healthy food, and the noise legal levels are higher than anywhere in Europe. 50 decibels versus 30. It almost looks like they are trying for you to get cancer so you can go to the hospital, get treatment, and make more money out of you. It's capitalism in every direction you look. I think I'm just a practical person now. I won't expect things to go right in the first place. I enjoy hiking and sports and having a nice board game night with friends. I enjoy food more than shopping. I feel more connected to nature since I lived in the north of England. I value and enjoy my married life and the time we spend together. I love going to the beach as much as traveling and meeting new people and places. I like sunny days. I like to read, to try new things, to tell stories. Because reading about different subjects shape your dreams, and reading even more will help you make them come true. You know, I used to judge women who said they didn't want to have kids because we are told by society that we all need to get married and provide. But the more I get educated about the world, society, and read books such as Factfulness or Utopia for Realists, the more I travel, the more I talk to people with a different background than me, the more I understand them. In fact, among mothers, those with more education have fewer children than those with less education. In 2020, approximately 3.0 million, 4% of children live without parents. So we don't need more children, we just need to do something about kids who are born with unlucky circumstances. Why us millennials are the ones starting to break these stigmas? Well, we are the first generation to have it worse than our parents. Our parents at 30 owned a house, owned a car, had more than one kid, probably, and had jobs to maintain their families. But us at 30 are still trying to make it to the end of the month, paying rent, trying to pay off debt. This little story that I read opened my eyes. It goes like this. My grandfather walked 10 miles to work every day. My father walked 5 miles. I am driving a Cadillac. My son is in Mercedes. My grandson will be in Ferrari, but my great-grandson will be walking again. So I asked him, well, why is that? And he said to me, tough time create strong men. Strong men create easy times. Easy times create weak men. Weak men create tough times. Wow, major life stages are one factor. Many millennials are at the age at which they are becoming new parents or have young children, an overwhelming time in people's lives. In a 2018 study from UK-based counseling network Relate, 61% of people in their 30s reported having less sex than they would like because young children are in their way, with 31% The spiking prices and the proliferation of the student debt are straining millennials, especially financially. But most of all, the current state of the workplace is driving stress. May 2022 data from global consulting firm Deloitte, collected across 5 countries, revealed 38% of millennials reported a massive mental health burden, especially for women versus men, largely driven by work anxiety. The working environment has never been particularly stable or low stress for millennials, of course. For example, many millennials started their careers during the Great Recession, says Leigh Miller. But the added burden of the COVID-19 pandemic has brought with it further strike. Ultimately, it's just hard to break any pattern, but let me blow your mind. You can learn a new habit in only 21 days. I honestly hope that psychology becomes so integrated in society that it's not only implemented in schools but in our social circles. At least we are learning to talk about it at home and with friends. So, how do you think all the subjects we talk about relate to each other? Let's recap. Narcissism, therapy, mental health, gratefulness, body shaming, binge eating, shame, perfectionism, blame, change, double standards, aggressions, crying, apologizing, taking a break, stigmas, flexibility, integrity, weird versus normal, and being yourself. So why am I doing this YouTube channel? Well, my therapist taught me to always find the answer to a why or for what I am doing something. It helps find the help I need in the first place and put meaning into my actions and desires. So, what am I saying all of this for? Well, because I believe that the same way my friends helped me by starting the conversation and helped me want to become a better, more calmed person, I wanted to believe that I can do the same for others. I like to normalize talking about all these subjects. I want to show how I am, plain without hiding. Because all the books I read where they talk about their journey through therapy have inspired me to tell my own story. Because I am an artist and a storyteller, and this is my experience. Like Matthew McConaughey said, my hero is myself in 10 years. But after those 10 years, I am not even close to being my own hero yet. I want to tell you that it is only brave to get help and not shaming. It is only courageous to want to be your best self and surrender your ego. And if you live less upset, you will find happiness even in the silliest, smallest moments of your life. So yes, this is a constant, never-ending effort until the day we die. Why am I saying all of this out loud? Well, because I had to fight the biggest stigma in my family yet, that we live with a blindfold for our loved ones' mistakes. We don't want to hear their complaints or their negative feedback. I am sure you've watched a movie or heard someone in church saying after someone dies, "Oh, I wish I knew this earlier, I wish I could have helped." I'm trying to be in that between line. I don't want to leave the notes behind for them to read when I die, when there is no solution or action to mend this is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like and subscribe. See you on my next one. Goodbye.